I want to say thank you to everybody that has left your condolences, has sent messages of prayer and of your thoughts and your well wishes. I sure do appreciate it. For any of you that didn't read the post, we lost my uncle Monday. That's my daddy's brother. And we're a pretty tight family. I've lived my whole life with him. He lived about 100 yards over here across the road from us was his house. And this is where we've lived my whole life. So I always have seen him, been close with him, and he's going to be really missed. But I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. The funeral home has been backed up all week. I know I put in that post that the videos would probably be paused for a few days, but I had no idea that it was going to be this long. They couldn't even make arrangements until this Thursday, and he's going to be buried on Sunday. So the next few days, the videos will probably be paused for a little while. I've not really worked a lot this week, but I've had time. I could have made videos, but my mind hadn't been there. And I just want to ask you to keep praying for my uncle's wife. She needs your prayer, and I sure do thank y'all for all the prayers y'all sent our way. This video that I'm fixing to play is one I had already made, and I've got it edited, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on for today, but I probably won't have another video for several more days, and I thank each and every one of you for your patience. Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnt Church. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a rainy day here, and we're staying in the shop, trying to stay dry. There's not much that we can do outside right now with the rain the way it is, and the ground is just saturated. You can't get off the road with a piece of equipment. So we're in the shop here working, and we're going to be trying to do some upgrades to our drill press. It's been neglected a little bit. It needs some handles made for it, and the crank that cranks the table up and down, the handle's broke on it. So we're going to try to make us a handle for this. If we don't get that fixed pretty quick, that's going to cut somebody's hand whenever they're trying to raise the table up and down. So we're going to try to get these taken care of today. We're reaching out to quite a bit more people now, and I know I've got some new ones watching the channel. So if you would, leave us a comment of what country or what state you're in, and let us put a pin on this map for you. This is just to see how far out in the world that Burnt Church is reaching here on YouTube. We'll get us some handles on here that we can use, and that hopefully they won't cut our hands. The first handle that we're going to try to make is the handle here that raises the table up and down, because that's the one I need to get fixed first. That's going to wind up cutting me. I've made a sample piece to find what size hole I needed in it, and I needed a 9/16 inch hole. We've got this piece of white oak that I've knocked the corners off of to where to fit your hand a little better. That's the one we're going to try to make our handle out of here. So I think what I need to do is drill a 9/16 inch hole right in the center of this. And I need to go about that deep in it. Now we're going to try to do the set screw in this piece of wood. I don't think I have the right tools for that, but we'll do the best that we can with what we've got. I think I can find the center pretty close by marking it like this. Now then, I should be able to drill right here, and that should be the center. I need to get something to hold that with. I believe I need to go about another 1/2 inch deeper. That got us right there where we need to be. So we're just going to drill a hole in here and then just try to thread that and let it make its own threads in this. This white oak is real hard. I think if it cuts its own threads, I think they'll hold. Get a drill bit that's pretty close to that. Try that one there. Try to get it started kind of straight. That hole may have been too big. No, it's getting tight now. I'm gonna just turn it about a 1/2 turn and back it up and let it cut its own way through. If y'all hear Bobo barking, he's excited out there. The neighbors across the road has a new dog over there. And I haven't been able to get him to shut up all day. He's used to being the only dog in the neighborhood right here. So I don't know how that's gonna go over. I was talking to Roger on here the other day. He was asking about Bobo. And during that cold spell, somebody brought me a big old piece of ham. It was country ham. And they thought it was a little bit too far gone for them to eat. And they brought it and gave it to me to feed to Bobo. And Bobo now, he wasn't scared to eat it. I think he would eat the whole ham if I'd have gave it to him, but I didn't give it to him like that. I give him about probably 1/2 pound or so a day, big old slices of it. And it has brought him to life. Told Roger that I think I needed to eat some of that because Bobo was running around out here like he was a pup again. And he ain't no pup. He's probably 10, 11-year-old. Well, I believe we've got that all the way through there now. I think I'm going to back that screw out and take a round file and try to clear that bark out. I bought these files at Lowe's Project Source. And this is just my opinion, but I wouldn't have them things. They ain't worth a dime. Well, that got that bark out of there. We'll go over here and put it on there and see how it fits. Right here's the flat spot on it. So we're going to line that up with our set screw. I think that's got it pretty tight. You gotta loosen this up to where it can move. Now let's see if it works. I think that's got it. Now I think we'll put those same kind of handles right here and right here. Now I may have to drill out a big hole and set them down in some glue or epoxy and let them set up. I think what we'll have to do is take these out and put them in the vise, because that right there screws off of them. I don't want to mess the threads up on this end. I'm going to put it in the vise on an angle so I'm not clamping the threads. Maybe that'll hold. That one came off pretty easy. So I need a drill bit big enough to drill to slide that whole piece in. I thought I had some epoxy to put in here, but I don't have any. I've got this E6000 glue, and it says it's for wood, metal, plastic, and all. We'll try it with it. If it don't work, I can always pick up some epoxy at town. I think what I'll do is put a piece of tape over the end of these to where the glue can't get up into threads. That way we can thread them on and off. That looks pretty straight. Oh wow, look at there. It's squeezing out the holes. Those are some bug holes that was in that. We'll let those dry overnight, and then we'll screw them in the morning. That should have us fixed up. Well, that's got our handles on here. I'm gonna probably do a little more work to them, sanding on them and stuff, maybe shaping them up a little bit more. But that's gonna help a whole lot right there. Sometimes you have to put quite a bit of pressure on these drill presses, and a good handle will help. This handle here that cranks the table up and down, this handle that we made will work, but I've got an upgrade that we're going to do to this. That'll be in probably the next video. So y'all watch for it. Well, that's about all we have here today. I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.